man.
Let them know.
Yo, man, we checking back in with you guys,
We
man. This
back.
is the Talk What You Know podcast where
Back
we talk
at it.
what we know,
We
not what we think.
Back at it.
Episode 3, man. Yo, Creative Soul Studios, Atlanta, Georgia, man. We are here. You know who it is, your boy
We
Jay
getting
checking
the
in. What's good
building,
with you?
man.
Shout out to Creative Souls.
Hey, man. Shout out to Creative Soul, man. We back in the A with it. You know, I'm putting on for the A. Shout out to ALPHAS. Shout out to the Braves. Shout out to Creative Soul. Don't forget that.
Hey, also shout out to, Drinky Drink. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I'm going to say it every time. Y'all already know we're going to say it every time.
Drinky drink.
Shout out to
It's
Aim
your
High
little
Fitness.
taste. Little taste.
Right there in the
Shout out to
neck.
Drink, man.
Shout out to Aim High Fitness, man. Hey,
Shout ain't high.
Aim high.
what about the hat you got on right
Hey,
now?
man. Shout out to
Exotic
Tops.
Tops.
Exotic
man.
Tops.
Hey,
We put on
man,
for the
shout out to
A64.
my boy Ken.
Shout out to Ken,
Doing
man.
this thing with the hats, man. The hottest hats in South Carolina going to be
Exotic
also
Tops.
very
Absolutely.
soon, respectfully, man. But, hey, yo, this is episode 3, man. And what we're going to get into, man, right now, we're just going to cut straight to the point, man. SIMPS versus ALPHAS. And, what is dating like in 2023? You feel me? What are the streets like?
Wow.
What are the streets
Man.
like, man? So, hey, my question to Jabbar Smooth, what is a simp, man? That's a headline word these days. So,
I'm going to let Jabari answer that. What a simple.
To me, man, a simp is a man that's going to do anything he can, anything, being a yes man to please a woman.
Okay. That's quick. That's a good definition.
And it ain't Mr. Jones.
Man.
Let's make that clear.
Making it clear. It ain't your boy.
It ain't Mr. Jones.
That's a good one. I say a simp is a soft ass nigga.
Clear.
Let's just get that out there and put that on there.
Straight to it.
Soft
He's
ass
soft.
nigga.
He ain't really got that real live man in him.
Okay.
Everything is he damn near for women and everything. So he don't think on his own.
Oh.
So he'll pick me.
Oh.
Yeah, he don't think on his own.
Pick me. Pick
pick
me
you.
ass nigga.
Oh, I think she like if I say that, so let me say that.
But I ain't gonna lie, fellas. Though I think I'm going to cut to the chase, man. Women, I think a lot of y'all music right now is causing men to be simps.
Oh.
What that mean? Why you say that?
So we talking about female rappers?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it.
We taking it there?
Yeah, we're gonna take it there because
Oh man.
at the end of the day, when you hear City Girls and all of these other artists
Backed up, you can get.
talking about what a man is supposed to do, basically a man is supposed to just work and fund whatever they got going on.
Right.
Correct.
That's what's causing a lot of guys to be simps because a lot of things, realistically, a lot of things that men do is to appease women.
Correct.
So with that being said, that's why you got a lot of these dudes out here simping, man. They out here simping. They out here throwing away their morals and their values to please these women. And it makes no sense. Because why I'm buying you a Birkin and you can't even buy yourself one?
Right.
Tragic.
Yeah?
I'm taking you on a trip and for you to Venice Murder Beach?
Yeah?
It's true, man. That's true, bro. That's true.
What's a simp to you?
A simp? I mean, for me, man, a simp is a guy very similar to some of the things you guys said, man. But, a simp is a guy who pretty much just go for anything. They kind of, don't got their own voice. They not leaders. They pretty much, just fall in line like y'all saying, And I think they let women or just anybody somewhat run over them.
Absolutely.
And things like that. And, they afraid to speak up for themselves.
They don't keep it real.
They don't keep it real. They don't hold nobody accountable. They just go along with anything. They don't stand for nothing.
So what y'all think is causing that? Because I think music is playing a heavy part into it. What y'all think? What y'all think is causing that? I think music is definitely playing a heavy part into guys simping now because simping, tricking, I think that is kind of the new norm. What guys are supposed to do.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Not Mr. Jones though. Let me make sure.
Not
Mr. Jones.
Not Mr. Jones. I mean, I really think man, with men, I think, man, these days we got social media, right?
We do.
So now we got a pool of women at our disposal that we have never had before in our life, pretty much. We got access to whatever woman we want at our thumbs at this point. We can see girls from Miami. We can see girls all the way in Venice. We can see girls from anywhere these days. And being that you got all that access,
right.
A lot of niggas don't know how to handle that. Bro.
They don't.
Like with that type of access, bro, like what we was used to before all this, you could only deal with the girls within your realm.
Only
girls you can see.
OnlyFans.
So OnlyFans a different
OnlyFans.
game. That's a whole different game. But now you got all these women, and there's so many beautiful women. I mean, let's just be honest. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas don't know how to act with that, bro. And a lot of niggas ain't used to getting no women. A lot of niggas ain't used to really having that type of attention. Ooh. So you know when you mix the two, ooh, having access like that for a nigga who ain't used to getting bitches.
Talk about it, Jay.
They gonna overindulge. You feel me?
I think it played both ways too, because like I said, I forget who I was talking to this about the other day, but you know, far as just the simps, if you talking about the guys, like you say, the guys that are just yes men and they don't really have no backbone. You know, right. I'll say, I think I was talking, I forgot who I was talking to this about the other day. So women make it, like the game now today, it makes it easy to get some ass. Like, all I need is some money, a car, and to maybe take you shopping and I'm gonna get some ass. Like, how do I'm gonna care about you if that's all I know I gotta do?
But is that easy?
That's easy. Can't
every nigga do that?
I say, no, listen.
Every nigga can't do that.
Listen. I say it's easy because they already done gave me the playbook of what the fuck I need to do to get the pussy. I just need to show you a little flash. That's easy if that's all I need to do. Then my mind about it is I'm gonna spend money to get some ass.
True.
Right.
True.
But I think, I mean, just to piggyback off of what Jordan was saying, I think it is a lot of guys that ain't used to that attention that are starting to be these simps, these tricks, and now a lot of these women thinking that this is the new norm.
Correct.
You know, I'm taking care of you, but you can't take care of yourself like that. Man, that don't make sense. Like, yeah. It don't make sense to me.
Men are thirsty, bro. Men are thirsty, and women love attention.
They do.
So
they do.
When as a woman, if all I got to do is turn around and just show some ass cheeks, and I can get what I want, I can't blame them, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the way I see it's so easy for them, Brett, just for a girl to put on a little bikini, she turn around one good time, Brett. Niggas all in the inbox, they offering to pay. I know niggas personally who do it. You feel me? So
I do too.
If it's that easy for the women just to know, all I gotta do is show a little body, and I can pretty much get these men to give me what I want. So I can't blame them, man. We gotta demand more.
So in other words, you saying it's easy for women to get money these days?
Absolutely, it's no excuse for y'all women to be broke. I don't care if you fat, it don't matter.
Oh yeah,
men got fetishes
sex
out
sale.
Of this world. You can be big. I know a girl, Brett, who she take pictures of her feet. She got a foot page, Brett. The girl making like 10, 20 bands a month just off foot pictures, Brett.
Hey, and don't forget.
Seriously.
BBW, we love you too. I got a few homeboys that like y'all too. Now, you know,
shout out to BBW.
If y'all looking for a few, I got a few homeboys I can give a call to.
We got candidates.
So we not sitting with y'all out. We love y'all too. Don't forget.
Look, and don't get it twisted about what he's saying. Hey, to all my women that's holding it strong, I ain't telling you to go sell yourself or whatnot, sell yourself short to go just make some piece of change. But he is correct. It is other ways to make money. Matter of fact, women definitely beating us in that black women versus black males. When you talking about career base and money, they whooping our ass.
Nah, they hustling. They hustling.
They whooping our ass. Rightfully so.
They hustling.
Rightfully so, because women get to work, like you said.
They hustling, but this is also the thing too, women. Like, if you are that woman, stand up and show us, man. Because like too many real women standing too close to the hoes.
It's hard to distinguish.
Like my man said, it's hard to distinguish between the two. You know, so at the end of the day, if you are one of them stand-up women, man, show us, man. Like, I hate, first thing a woman say is, y'all don't like real women, y'all like hoes. Show us the difference.
Fuck you showing me?
We lust after the hoes.
The fuck you showing me?
We love real women. And I'm just gonna ask y'all something. Have any of y'all ever paid for pussy? Just gonna throw that out there. Since we talking about tricks.
What is paying for pussy?
Paying for pussy is literally a transaction. Say for instance, and this is how most niggas do it. How I've heard, they go to the strip club, they get a girl, they take them to the back, give them the money, and they bust them down.
Boom, boom,
have you done that? have you made a transaction for sex?
No, I honestly say no.
Have you busted a nut then paid the money?
I have not, Mama. You'll be proud. I haven't.
Now don't get it twisted. I definitely thought about it. I had my times, but I was like, hey, what you talking about now? But you know, Not God. Yeah, I ain't do it. I ain't do it.
You had a rough patch. Had a rough patch.
I don't know, man. Shit just wasn't happening. God ain't wanting to line up for me, so I said, "Fuck it."
And I gotta say the same thing, bro. It was one time I tried, but it just ain't. It ain't happened. It ain't happened how it's supposed to happen. It was one of them I seen on the ground. I was like, man,
see, I ain't gonna lie, man. I always been picky, man.
I tried it.
I always been picky. My mind always wonder. So I'm gonna think like, if I'm paying you $100. Who else done paid you $100 to do the same thing?
Hey,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be real with you. Look, I mean, niggas be horny, so I feel what he's saying. Niggas be horny. There's been times where nigga I ain't give a fuck about getting robbed. Nigga, I was like, it was like a little service or something. I was in Chicago. I was out there working in Chicago. It was like a little service, and I was I don't know. It was just through the cell phone. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was one through the dating sites. And you know they connect to you through the dating site. They gave me their number. They like, hey, you pay for this, I give you that.
You was deep in.
Hey, what's up? No, it was Tinder. Hey, you give me this, I give you that. I like, shit, I'm inside. I ain't got no. Man, that motherfucker robbed my ass probably about 2 or 3 times. I was giving dollars. I ain't hit shit. I ain't even seen them. I'm like, hey, you know, they wordplay great too. You know, hey, I'm almost there, baby. Just see me. I gotta get a Uber real fast.
Well,
they scamming like a motherfucker.
You people out the window. What the hell?
They scamming like hell. Hey, I gotta get a Uber.
It wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't. That's why I took it there. I ain't supposed to be doing it anyway.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. I'm saying, like, when niggas in that moment, that's what I'm saying, bro. For women, bro. When niggas in that moment, bro, niggas is horny, bro. Like, niggas is horny, bro.
We think
so, like, and when all you gotta do is go on your phone and you see ass, niggas is willing to do whatever, bro. That's just how I go.
Except Mr. Jones, because we ain't paying for it over here. We ain't paying for it.
I ain't paid for it either, not Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, Mr. Fault ain't paid for nothing either.
You just said you paid for it.
But I ain't get it, so it don't count now.
You paid. I ain't get it. You ain't get the product.
I ain't get the product. It didn't count. That was a AI bot. That was an AI bot.
Hell no. Speaking, so we went in on SIMPS. So right. You know what about the other side, alphas? You know what I mean? What is somebody see an alpha man? What does that kind of what does that look like?
I mean, I think it's just a man that has a foundation, man. He's standing on what he mean and he meaning on what he say. You know what I'm saying? When I think of an alpha man, I think of a leader.
Leader.
Absolutely. Somebody that's going, uplift a woman, help build a woman. Help her become a better version of herself. Okay. That's what I think of an alpha male, aka Mr. Jones.
Okay. What I would say is what I think an alpha male is, like he said, aka Mr. Jones said, a leader. I would say an alpha male is somebody who thinks outside the box and just don't go with the flow because that's what everybody's saying to go with, or that's what it may seem right. In this case, they actually thinking about this. I give you an example, like we go all the way back to the Grammy, the Will Smith and the Jada Pinkett in the Chris Rock thing, and back when that was going on, all the women, yeah, he should have smacked the hell out of him. Nigga done lost checks. What he smacking them for? For what? Why you telling me? Why you put me in this position to go do this? A leader, no disrespect, Will, but you might have been going through whatever you're going through emotionally. I get that, but a real leader is about to. They ain't about to sit there and go up there and smack that man. They gonna check that man the proper way because you offended his wife. That's cool, but they gonna check him in the proper way. They not about to sit here and make a spectacle of yourself because your wife feels some type of way. That's emotional.
Nah, that's fact. That was definitely emotional, but I ain't gonna lie, Will. That was real gangster though.
That was some gangster.
That was gangster. You went on live TV and smacked the spit out the man mouth.
Real gangster, Will. You smacked Chris Rock, Pookie. Real gangster.
Hey, going on live, going
Pookie.
Having the balls to do that.
I mean, going off there and smacking somebody in their mouth is definitely gangster.
It would have made me feel so much better if they was white. I'm sorry, I don't know. That's just me. Or somebody of other color.
Okay.
Somebody of other color besides going up there and smack another brother. We already do that in front of them.
I think that was just Will having a simp moment, man.
Yep.
Simp moment.
So that was a simp moment.
Because if you look
shot right there.
If you look back at the clip,
That's a simp moment right there. You're right. That was big right there.
If you go look back at the clip, Will was laughing too.
At first.
And then he looked over and saw Jada.
Fuck you laughing.
She like, oh yeah, nah, that bald head joke wasn't funny.
That nigga turned into Hellboy.
What? But that right hand turned strong.
It was bold as fuck, bro. You know he was
What?
going through some shit to do some shit like that, bro. That shit was crazy.
You
bro.
seen how big Chris Rock eyes got?
He didn't expect that.
Nah.
Ain't no way he thought that was gonna happen, man.
And he yelled at him from the seat, smacked and walked off.
That's how you know he was pissed.
Power walk.
Simp moment.
Man. But yeah, that was
That was
definitely a
simp
simp moment, and that being because you know what I mean, you don't crash out over no female. Bro.
Yeah.
That's being simping. You don't got no control over yourself to the point to where you willing to crash
Emotional.
out over a female, over something that you can just have a one-on-one conversation with somebody.
Living
like
through
that,
your
man.
woman.
But I mean, but also too, man, bro, we gotta be real, man. Love will make you do some crazy things, bro.
It will.
It will.
It will. It make you real vulnerable, man. Put you in a position.
I mean, loving somebody will turn you into a simp. Let's be real.
Man.
Let's be real.
So with that being said, even as an alpha man with all those good qualities, I think a good point to make here, you know what I mean, every man need to have some type of simp.
Yeah.
You gotta have
qualities.
a balance. You gotta have a
balance. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to, you know, cater to your woman and be there for your woman and things like that and do those sweet things when it's time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, be able to, you know, lead, you know, have that respect from her to know with certain stuff she know, you know, that you ain't gonna be going for. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And an alpha male to me, an alpha male knows that part. You don't have to be to that level of a simp to be just naive and do certain shit just to fit in or be soft. No, you don't have to do it. To me, you don't have to do that. An alpha male knows how to treat his woman, how to lead how to be a leader for his family.
Correct.
His woman beside him, right, but know how to lead his family, like I said. And you know, we don't necessarily, like I say, you can't be emotional. You know because you cry, you're not an alpha male. No, that's not to me. That's not alpha. You know, that's not that can be a part of an alpha male's character or whatnot. That ain't something that you feel me. So you don't have to simp to do that.
I mean, I think this is the thing, man. I think there's nothing wrong with being a simp, man. It's all about who you simping for.
Who you simping for?
Who you simping for?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you
That's
being
a
weak
bar
for?
right there. It's a bar.
Because a simp to me is weak. What you just described. So who you being weak for?
Your woman.
I mean, at the end of that, I mean,
Then you gotta be weak though.
I mean, if you got a wife, I mean, you don't want to be a tough guy all the time.
Yeah,
Me
but
personally, I mean, I want to show my soft side to my woman. I want to be vulnerable.
because you because you a alpha male, that mean you don't have an emotional side. That's my thing.
No, I mean, because I think you can be an alpha male and be a simp. I think you can be both.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess the emotional, when we say, you know, simp don't necessarily got to mean all bad.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Like,
It don't gotta be
simp,
all bad.
Like I'm saying, like it's some
Okay.
qualities of a simp. With Russell Wilson in Future, that whole situation, a lot of people would label Russell Wilson as a simp and things like that.
That's
Why?
true.
But why? Because he's a clean-cut guy.
Right.
Says all the right things. He also, you know, married Sierra, who had a kid already. A lot of people would say that's simping. Taking care of a kid that's not yours is a version of simping. But you need men like that.
Right.
You
Now,
know what I mean? Real stand-up men who gonna do that.
I'm glad you brought up Russell Wilson, because I think Russell Wilson is an alpha male and he's a simp. I think he's a perfect example of both, because at the end of the day, he runs that relationship. Let's not get it twisted.
Think so?
Like, no, he does run a relationship. I mean, I think people take the little Future jokes and all this other stuff and they run with it and think it's funny, but he runs the relationship. Like, think about it. Like, this man got Future's son and teaching him stuff that Future ain't even teaching.
What's the percentage of alpha and simping?
I mean, the percentage definitely ain't high.
70-30.
What you mean?
The percentage ain't
Favoring what? 70-30 favoring what?
70%.
No, to me it's probably like 25-75. 25% alpha males being simps.
25% alpha, 75% simp.
Let's be real.
No, I just wanted to see that's real.
Because
I mean, funny.
but you got to think about the whole dynamic now, bro. You got majority of people that want to be street niggas, that want to be hood. Like that's the narrative now.
Correct.
Want to be street, want to be hood.
But
And then you got the guys that they would just want to do whatever the women tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to find a happy medium where you can just be yourself and you can please your woman too.
So let's go back to Russell Wilson though first.
No, let's go back to it. Let's talk about it.
So you said, okay, 75% simp, 25% alpha male.
No. I was saying that it's 25. It's probably only 25% of males that are alpha males and simps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about. So I want to talk about Russell single. When you said that,
Okay.
what percentage of the simp and alpha is in him? Because you said he's both. I wanted to know, what did you feel like? Was it even simp alpha?
I think it's 50-50, because if it wasn't 50-50, what is Sierra doing right now that is against what an alpha male would allow? That's my question. Nothing.
That's subjective, but what I will say is one thing that I think a lot of men or people would say is when she went out there with that dress that had her whole ass out. A lot of people say, I ain't letting my wife go out there like that.
Especially the preacher son.
A lot of people, as far as people think, looking at Russ, we know Russ ain't saying nothing to Sierra. When Sierra went up and said, "Babe, look, this is what I'm wearing," Russ ain't say, "Babe, you really want to wear that?" He just, okay, babe, do what you want to do, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
You
Let your woman wear what you want to wear. All that's cool. But a lot of people, a lot of men, a lot of alpha males would say, "Hey, I ain't letting my wife go out there showing her ass cheeks."
I mean, I think the whole thing is, I mean, she ain't go up there and twirl and dance and smile and smirk at Usher.
Right,
so,
like Keke Palmer.
I don't really necessarily think that she did anything wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, some guys can't handle their woman, dressing in a provocative way and going out and whatever the case may be.
Respectfully.
And by the way, buddy, Keke Palmer, baby daddy, you a simp just for not addressing the situation correctly and up there talking about what she got on, and now why she looking at Usher Raymond like that, like they about to let it burn on stage or whatever they was at.
So what made what's it? Do anybody know?
I don't know his name.
What made Mr. Keke Palmer a simp?
Because bro, you gotta come out, because we all knew when I first seen it, I didn't see the dress, and then when I seen her from the back, I was like, damn, yeah, she do got a lot of ass out. But I wouldn't have said anything. But when I seen the video, I'm like, this why the nigga really mad. Why he talking about what she got on? Mm-hmm. She over here making 2 hugs. I'm reading into it. Right. 2 hugs. He gave you one. You went and gave him one.
That's true.
Right. The part that made him a simp, bro, was the fact that he tweeted it out publicly. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing. You don't come out publicly
I agree.
and say that, because now you put it in the position to now you making your girl, you letting the world know that you feel this way about your girl, not everybody about to judge you. And you got to wait. What he was supposed to do was wait till she got home. Now we talk about that. But it's a simp move.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like from the first vibe I got, like I felt like that they was already like going through some things or breaking up, bro. Cause like you know the first thing women gonna do is when they going through it with a man or something like that, they wanna put them heels.
They wanna do the most.
They got dust on them. They wanna order that little see-through dress from Shein. And try to go out. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So that's the vibe I got.
That's the main thing
from that. You know what I'm saying? I do think he was a simp for going on social media. I mean, I think that's something that you address with your woman privately. Correct. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely something you address with her privately. But was she wrong? Was Keke Palmer wrong?
I mean, if they was together, hell yes, if they was together, but they was broke up or whatever.
What he said? What he said? Your mother.
Yeah.
See, that's weak. That's the simp. See, you got a problem issue with him actually tweeting something out, and I can see that too, because I'm not like that. I'm not putting something out there. I want to be at home, but at the same time, like I don't have an issue with the way he responded, because if we together and you do that shit in front of everybody, you can't tell me how to react. Just like black women or whoever gonna say, you can't tell them how to react once it happened. You can't tell me how to react because you just disrespected me.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I seen a guy on Twitter. He said that women will get mad about a man saying something, but then will go to work and abide by the dress code.
Hey man, we know how that go, bro. You know how that go, man. It's a lot of double standards that we could be in here all day talking about.
A lot of double standards.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, with all that being said, like, when it comes down to simps versus alpha, I think what we all trying to conclude to at the end of the day is that, it's good to have a little bit of both.
You got to have that balance, man.
More alpha.
Life is all about balance.
More alpha for sure. You feel me? You want to be able to be a leader. Lead your family. Be somebody who your woman respect. You don't want to be the one who not holding the pants. You feel me? When it come down to things in a relationship, man.
Big draws.
You know what I mean? Other than that, my guys, anything else you want to say before we wrap it on up?
Hey, just wrapping it up. My spiel for today is, men, let's be leaders. Let's lead. And first, in order to know how to lead, we must go learn how to follow. Get some books. Look at our strong alpha men and see how they actually react and how they think. Not that you gotta think like them, but get some influence from them, so you're not just following what everybody else.
Give them an example, Foster, because a lot of these men lost. Like who's the alpha male they need to follow? Give them the whole game.
You can go follow. Just take it back. Shoot, you can go follow Marcus Garvey and people like that. You know, they definitely. They definitely got some on their slate that resonate today. Like they still resonate in today's world. Okay. When you go read these people's word, it's still something that you can connect with.
Okay, who else? Give them three. Give them three.
Let's see. You can get Marcus Garvey. Okay. You can do let me think.
Definitely Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, of course. And who else? Just one more.
50 Cent. 50 Cent is a role model, man.
Yeah,
he is though. He is.
Yeah. When it comes to hold up. Let's be real. When it comes to business, not when it comes to no women. But let's
why not though? Why not?
Subjective. What he just showed you about like fifth? We talking about the same one?
Different though. Yeah. But as far as just an alpha male we look up to, 50 is a good role model.
I think he's a good role model.
In the business world, he's a great role model. I would say that. In the business world, great role model. Great role model. I can't say nothing bad about him in the business world.
Okay. For me, man, I think, it's important to have that balance. But also too, ladies, I gotta go ahead and put this out here. It's okay to dress provocative and do all the other stuff. But at the end of the day, if you got respect for your man, you're gonna value his opinion. You definitely gonna value his opinion. So
that's right.
Yeah, you can wear whatever you want to wear, but at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship, it's all about compromise.
Correct.
It's all about compromise. So at the end of the day, you need to sit down, chop it up. If that man don't like that, try to come up with an alternative. It shouldn't be an end-all, be-all where, I'm going to wear this, so this is what I want to do, because at the end of the day, if you come home and then all your stuff outside of the crib, they ain't wrong.
Who fault it is?
They ain't wrong. It's your fault.
Respect.
Because it's all about compromise. But, yeah, man, like I said, man, it's important to have that balance, man. You got to be a little bit of alpha male, be a leader, you know what I'm saying, be able to uplift your woman, be able to bring her into the best version of herself, but also be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? Be able to allow her to be your strength and be her weakness.
Okay.
That's what it is, man.
That's what it is, man. I think what I'm going to end it off with my last remarks is pretty much say, man, as men, I think what we need to do first, man, when it comes down to just being in my 30s right now, man, my advice is pretty much, man, prioritize the money over the women first. Get your business together first. Get your priorities in line first before you start worrying about women and all those things like that, because women take up a lot of our mind, a lot of our time and stuff like that.
And so they expensive.
What you need to prioritize first is the business. Get your life in order, your money, your financial stability. Get that stuff in line first. Then that's when you have fun with the women. You feel me?
That's next.
And you know what I mean? That's the realest shit I could ever tell y'all, bro.
That's real.
That's real.
And with that being said, man, I just taught what I knew. My boy taught what he knew.
Come on,
Jabbar taught what he knew. And with that being said, episode 3, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We'll be back very soon with more vibes. Talk What You Know podcast. That's what it is.
And we out.